Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time we have this 86 rule breaker Bamba. This wasn't actually the team I used him. I would come clean. I'm actually going to say I put him on 7 chem most of the games. I had him at that right centre mid spot on the Prem, so I moved to the other side. And then I had that Mukiele card at right mid to play centre back in game at the 5 back. So, on stats then. So, he's 5'9", high work rate. He's right-footed with 4-star, 4-star. He's got 93 pace, 81 shooting, 89 passing, 87 dribbling, and 65 physical. So, on paper, it looks like quite a good card, to be fair. But I was thinking more about that after the positive and negatives. If you enjoy the clips, please like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. If not, let me know what I could do better in the comments down below. But I've got nothing more to say, so enjoy and peace. So on to positive and negatives about the card then. So I actually really enjoyed this card overall. He very much surprised me, especially for 200k now he is. I do realise that this is a really good card, to be fair. But let's get into the actual positives then. So first positive, I'm going to kill the 4-star, 4-star. Now this is always quite nice for a card. You don't want any less than 4-star, 4-star. That's why like players like Haaland and that aren't really meta. The 4-star skills is just about enough, and the 4-star weak foot is perfectly good enough. So both of these combined, actually really nice, to be fair. Now, next up for me is his pace. Now, we actually felt really fast, to be fair. My mate also has him because he does reviews as well. And he said he wasn't really fast off the mark. I kind of disagree. I do feel like this card's kind of fast off the mark. Especially since I have Kulusevski, next to him. He didn't really feel fast off the mark because he's 6'1", I think he is. So this Bamba card at 5'9" with that pace felt really fast. Really good at getting going and just bursting through on goal. Next up for me is going to be the finishing stat. Now, I actually had it with a +4, I think it was, because I had him on 7 chem. So I didn't think the finish would be that good in game, but it's actually really, really deadly, to be fair. I'm going to put this out on a limb. I actually can say it's better than Foden's in game. I know that's a bit mad. But generally, like, I do feel like this card's got really, really deadly finishing. It may be because the composure's a little bit better on this card. But yeah, the finishing stat, really nice, really deadly, to be fair. Next of me is a shot power. Now, quite a lot of his shots, as long as you smacked it hard and low, would go in, to be fair. You go across, like, you can do all shots with this Bamba card. That's what, he's so versatile. This is what I'm saying about this card. You can play him anywhere. You can do any shot with him. He's very, very versatile card. So the shot power just allows you to hit it across goal, near post, low driven, finesse, whatever you want. Now, next to me, I'm going to generalise this. The passing. Now, the passing for him is set from the free kick accuracy. It's really, really good, to be fair. Like, this is why you can probably play him cam. Maybe not because of something on the negative side, but generally speaking, the vision's really good. The short pass is really good. The long pass is good. The curves are really good stat. The crossing is good. All of these stats just equate to a really, really all-round good card. I'll say the key aspects about that were definitely the short pass, the curve, and the vision. Obviously, they're the highest stats I know, but they are the best stats, obviously. Next up for me is going to be the agility. Now, the agility for him actually felt really good, to be fair. I know I've got the marksman chem style, so it doesn't really go up, which I do recommend this marksman chem style because it really boosts these stats that kind of need it, I would say. But the agility really, really good in game, to be fair. Felt really swift on the ball, especially with the 4-star skills. Very agile in the box. He doesn't, like, if he had 5-star skills, this was generally one of the best cards in the game. He is still really good, to be fair, but the 5-star skills would top it off. Next up for me is going to be the balance. Now, I know the balance kind of gets counteracted at times, but generally speaking, the balance is actually really, really good, to be fair. Just allows him to be steady on the ball when he goes for own goal and he's got like a Kimpembe or something pushed on his back. So that is a really nice stat about him. Next up for me is going to be the dribbling stat. Now, I know I had the +10 on him, but this and the agility gets really, really like nice fluid motion when you're on the ball with him. Because like the taller cards like Kulusevski, it doesn't really flow as well as it does. That's in the harder games. It kind of gets a little bit hard for him to twist and turn. But this Bamba card, he's got the pace, he's got the shooting, he's got the weak foot, he's got the agility to do so. So all around, he's just a very fluid card to use. Last for me is going to be the composure stat. Now, this actually felt higher than this. I know he missed a few chances here and there, but what do you really expect? Like, I do feel like this composure is really, really good, to be fair. It feels a lot better than Foden's in game, because Foden missed so much more than this Bamba card. That is why the Bamba has such a good record for me. So overall for this card, I do really think it's quite good, to be fair. The traits as well, also quite good. Flair's decent, solid play. I don't really know what that does, to be honest. And the outside the foot shot's always a nice one for me. But that's all from positives. Now let's get to the negatives. So on to the negatives about the card then. So generally speaking, there actually isn't that many, to be fair, because he's such a good, well-rounded card. It's very hard to pick holes in this card, especially since he's that good. But I am going to do it so. The first one for me is going to be the non-5-star skills. Now, as I just said, I do really think he needs 5-star skills. If he had 5-star skills, I genuinely reckon he'd be better than players like JSzonda and pushing it Mbappe, honestly. He's really, really good in game, I can't lie. Next up for me is going to be the long shots. Now, the long shots for him aren't really the best. I did try one or two just to see how good they are. Not really the best, so just be careful of that. Stay away from that if you can. Now, next for me is going to be reactions. Now, this is a little bit low, I can't lie. I know 84 isn't bad. This is why I recommend the marksman on him, because it's a little bit here and there. And it's a little bit slow to react to the ball at times. So just be careful of that. Next for me is going to be the air ability. Now, this is one of Bamba's worst aspects, shall I say. Because he's 5'9", especially with the 70 head accuracy and 73 jumping, it's not really going to be good in the air. He's not really going to be an aerial threat as such, so just be careful when you're trying to go up to 50-50s. Try and not put it in the air to him. Now, next up for me, unfortunately, is a little bit of a here and there one. So, you know how I was saying you can play him anywhere? Now, you can, but just be careful. You can play him central cam because of his stamina. He might get a little bit tired around the, I would say, the 80th minute. Just because it is a little bit low at times. I do want to, if he has like 90 stamina, it'd be so good. He can play anywhere. But that's why I feel like you need to play him like striker or wide because of that stamina. Now, last for me, of course, considering he's small, he has 60 strength, so the strength isn't really the best. And I've always said this, if a card has good agility with good strength, they're going to be the best on the game, and I always stick by that. But unfortunately, this is one of those cards, again, which doesn't have good strength, so it's just not really going to be like the best card for like 50-50 and sort of that. Although, he did hold his own at sometimes, mainly because he was already in front of the man, but generally speaking, the strength isn't really a go-to. So, on overall scores then. So first is the pace. Now the pace for him, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I do feel like the pace is really, really good overall, to be fair. Really electric to burst through and goal, and it's such a good stat to have when you're just trying to get through past that Marquinhos or something like that. He will be that guy to just burst through and get past them. Maybe they will catch him in the end because they are just stupidly fast centre-backs. I don't know why. But generally speaking, the pace is really, really electric, to be fair. Now, next up for me is a shooting. Now, this may look bad on stats. Now, this is why I do my reviews. Because although the stats may look bad, they're actually not bad in game. And they're actually quite good stats. So, overall, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It could be better, but it definitely could be a lot worse. He's quite deadly in front of goal. I can't lie. Now, next up is one of his key aspects is passing overall. Now, this I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. He genuinely didn't put many passes wrong, to be fair. And if he did, it was probably human error by me. So, generally speaking, all the passing stats exceptional, to be fair. Now, next up for me is a dribbling. Now, you've got good stats in this, like the agility, the balance, the composure. And then you've got a little bit of bad stats, maybe like the reactions. But overall, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Genuinely so solid. Now, next up is the physical. Now, this is probably one of the worst ones. And I am going to have to give it like a 6 out of 10. Mainly because all the stats are quite awful overall. The jumping's not the best. The stamina's here and there. It will last you a striker the full game. But anywhere else, I feel like he would die. The strength, again, isn't really the best, so 6 out of 10 I think is fair. So value for coins then. So this card's coming in at 200k, and I do feel like it's an absolute steal for that price. I do feel like if you pick him up and put the marksman on him, he's so deadly no matter where you play him. So I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10, I would say, for price for coins. Now, I know that's a lot for some people, but generally speaking, I do feel like that's worth it. He's really, really deadly, really fast, good agility, good passing. So overall, maybe except from that physical, it's just such a good card for the price. So overall score then for him, I'm going to give him a 9.2. He's not as good as people like Ronaldo and Messi and people like that, but genuinely he's actually a very exceptional, well-rounded card. But that's all for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have a few more rule break cards for you very, very soon, like Foden and Kulusevski. So stay tuned for them. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If not, let me know I could do better in the comments next time. But I've got nothing more to say, so thank you for watching and peace.